So one of the first things you're going to want to do when you grab an Embark Squarespace website template from us is customize it for your brand. So you're going to want to set up your site styles, change your colors, change your fonts, add your logo, things like that. So what you'll do is log into your Squarespace account and click over to the site styles. You can navigate to it here or here. I like to do the paintbrush. And you'll see the first category is themes. These are the default Squarespace themes. So this is something you could use if you don't have a solid brand or don't have colors or anything like that. But we always recommend obviously investing in a customized brand for you and your business to make you stand out. We do have an Embark branding kit that's specifically designed for small businesses on a budget. If you're interested in learning more, you can check that out on our website. So what you'll do is navigate to fonts to set up your heading and your paragraph font. This will be where you can change the sizing, change the heading, change the paragraph, change the font for the buttons, and have any miscellaneous fonts here. So that Roboto Condensed is this one here for the kind of subheadings that we use. So you can change that there. You can change the sizing. You can change the weight. You can change the letter spacing, things like that. And set everything up for your fonts there. You have these assigned styles, and those are going to be everything listed here. So if you really want to get into the nitty gritty of what each section looks like, you can change things here. And that's a really comprehensive place to change things. But for general setting up, you can change your headline here. You can set your sizes here. So you'll have 4 sizes for your heading. And obviously, we recommend going SEO. This is relevant to SEO because it will rank the headings in order of the sizing. So you can set up those sizes here if you'd like to change them. We've set them up so that they're correct for SEO. So if you don't want to mess with that, that's totally fine. The next place you'll want to navigate to is the color palettes, and you can set up your site color palette here. Now, this themes will automatically populate based on the palette that you set up here. So if you click edit palette, you can choose from their color palettes here. Again, if you don't have a brand, if you have an image, but what we recommend is inputting the hex code or the RGB code from your branding here and setting up your color palette with the 5 colors that you have and that you'd like to use. Once you set that up, it's going to populate these themes. You'll see these themes are listed here as you scroll. You'll see they have little tags when you're in the edit mode that show you what theme it's using. So what you can do, say this one's light 1, so you can go here, light 1, I'm going to edit this one, and it will have everything you need to edit. So it will show the site title is going to be purple, that's this. The section background is going to be white. Now we have an image here, so it's not going to show the image, or it's not going to show the white because the image is over it. The divider stroke, the heading, font colors, everything like that. So you can set up as much as you'd like here for each theme. And sometimes it defaults and looks really nice, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, you'll want to just go through and check and make sure that all is looking the way you want it to look for the theme that you have set up. The other place, once you set all that up, that's kind of the foundation of your site. When you edit your site, I'm going to close this out for just 1 second. You can also highlight the text and change the color here. I'm going to say, that's not great for accessibility, but for examples purposes, you can also customize there. I'm going to exit back out of that, and I'm going to head back over to our site styles, and then you can customize your buttons. So I'm going to navigate here. You can browse the button packs. You can have the outline. It's showing you here when it navigates, it's showing you that it would be outline in one color, outline in another, and then just underline on the third. Same thing here. So it's showing you the different options. So you can choose your preferred style here. They have a lot, and they're always adding more. That's the great thing about Squarespace. It's getting more and more robust as time passes. And you can set each one up here. So we've set these up for the template, but you can choose the font. You can choose the shape. You can choose the padding. Everything like that is here. And then you have your primary button, your secondary, and your tertiary. So each theme on your page is going to have an option for 3 button styles. I'm just going to navigate out of here one more time and show you that here when you add a button, this is the secondary one. You can change it to primary, and that's where that is all set up, and you choose which one you'd like based on your background, based on your other text, things like that. And lastly, so I'm going to navigate over to our book a consultation page, which is the contact page. Click Site Styles again, and you can click the forms. Now this is going to be your form section, and all the forms are going to follow what you choose. This is what we've set up for this one. And you can click all form packs, and you can kind of navigate through these. Again, same like the buttons. If you like the round style, if you like this style, you can choose your favorite style there, set that up, and you can work through these things, set your fonts, set your colors, set your spacing, kind of play around with whatever you'd like there, your border thickness. You can see that's going to make it thicker, that's going to make it thinner. So there's really a lot of options there. I recommend not getting too deep in the weeds there, but just making something that looks nice, that you can read when you enter text, and that you're happy with. And last but not least is the Miscellaneous tab. I'm not going to go too much into that. That's where you can set up your animations if you'd like to have animations as you scroll, if you'd like to change specific spacing, and some image block settings there. You don't really have too much to worry about there, but if you set up some images, you can play around with that if you'd like. So that's how you set up your site styles and get the foundation for your site so you can really customize based for your brand and then make any small customizations needed.